Welcome, friends, to our Kentucky kitchen. Libby, or Ma, and Susie here, and we are going to show you how to make a dirt cake today. This is my family's favorite. We made one a few days ago to have, it's actually Thanksgiving, to have for Thanksgiving, and they've already eaten it all. So we have to make another. My family absolutely loves anything to do with Oreos. So if your family loves Oreos, then I say give this a try. And it's really super easy to make. We are going to start with one 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese.
And what I'm doing, I'm just mixing 2 packages of vanilla pudding with 3 cups of milk.
Just making the plain basic pudding recipe. And we'll end up putting this all together. Now in this cream cheese, I'm going to add 1/2 a stick of butter. Softened, just because it mixes so much better. And then we're going to turn that on and get that going.
We got our 3 cups of milk.
This is just a basic pudding recipe. She's just mixing up 2 regular vanilla pudding boxes with 3 cups of milk. Alright, now we're going to scrape this down.
Cold milk. It doesn't have to be cold, I don't guess.
Yes, anytime you're using milk, milk needs to be cold. Unless you're making a bread, and then not always for bread. But a pudding or a Cool Whip or anything like that, it has to be cold milk. Okay, so our cream cheese was already soft, so it's not taking long. Now what we're going to do with this cream cheese is we're going to put in 1 cup of powdered sugar. Now I've got my 1/2 cup measurer, and we're going to put in 1/2 at a time. And then we'll get that mixed in. The powdered sugar does have a tendency to get stuck to the side of the bowl. So you have to, continually shake that down. And you want to make sure that your cream cheese and butter mixture is not lumpy. You want to make sure that it's nice and creamy. I've got more if we need more. Is that enough? Or we need more? And it's worth a few extra minutes to make sure and you get all those lumps out of that cream cheese. Do we need more? No? Instant pudding will thicken up almost immediately. Now the other things that you're going to need for this recipe is 1 package of Oreo cookies. And we just put them in a Ziploc bag and just take our little beater and we just beat them up. So you need the Oreo cookies, 1 regular pack, or the jumbo pack if that's what you like. And you just smash them. Now we're going to add the rest of the powdered sugar. continuing to stop every now and then to scrape down these sides of the bowl. And this is just a basic cream cheese icing recipe. You would just, for the icing, you'd put a little more powdered sugar in it. And that's all this is. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think we got that now. So what we're gonna do is we have to get these two mixed together. And we're only gonna put about half of this in to start with because it's easier to get it mixed in. And yes, I use my fingers and my hands in the kitchen all the time because my family's been eating food off of my fingers from where I cook for 30 years, so, and it hasn't hurt them yet. All right, now I think we can take the rest of it. Let's see if I can scrape it. Work on this together. It just got all over me too. I'm doing it backwards. Oh, I bet Doritos and vanilla pudding didn't taste real great together, did it? Okay, that'll work. All right, so now we get all this mixed in. And you can kind of see how this looks. I'm just kind of folding that in together and getting that incorporated very well. Now, to this you're going to add 16-ounce package or two 8-ounce packages of Cool Whip. Now, once you put this Cool Whip in, you don't want to over stir it because Cool Whip basically is milk with air added to it. So you don't want to get all that air out of your Cool Whip. So you fold this in. That's why we fold it instead of just stirring or whipping. Okay? So now we are going to fold in our Cool Whip. Kind of go from the bottom and fold it over until you get it all well mixed in. We're getting there. Like I said, you don't want to get violent with it because you're going to knock all that all that air out of your Cool Whip. Now we're looking good. So if you want to bring that over this way, babe.
We need to stand
Move this out of the way. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Can you guys see? Okay. So
what I did, I just put a layer of Oreos on the very bottom of this.
And we just layer this all the way up. You put in a layer of Oreos and a layer of your pudding mixture. And then another layer of Oreos. This is a quick, easy, no-bake dessert you can make anytime. And we're going to pretend like it's not loaded with sugar and fat. Okay, more cookies.
Sugar? How much sugar in this?
But that's what desserts are about, right? They're about lots of sugar.
Nope.
And you can do this your way. I have made this with other cookies other than Oreos as well. For example, Nutter Butter cookies. It's really, really good with Nutter Butter cookies. We have
Not sponsored.
a man at our church that's allergic to chocolate. So whenever I make one of these for us, I make a Nutter Butter one for him. And he loves it. So you can use several different variations with this. Go ahead and put us a big, thick layer, because I'm almost out of stuff. Oops. We both tried to go in at the same time. I guess if you're not making a mess in the kitchen, you ain't doing it right, are you? But my family absolutely loves this dessert. And I have also made this, you can get a graham cracker pie crust. And then the same way, just layer it up in that graham cracker pie crust and have a Oreo pie or a dirt pie. And that's what this is called. It's just called a dirt cake.
It stopped the video.
We got to get all that old good out of there. And yes, I use my hands in the kitchen all the time.
Me and Carmen did not.
And there we go. There it is. Dirt cake. You guys try it. Your family's going to love it. It's delicious. Thank you guys for coming in our kitchen. We appreciate you coming to our Kentucky kitchen, and maybe you can figure out a little bit of how we do it here in Kentucky.
In northern Kentucky.
You guys have a blessed day. We love you. Bye.